Y'all know what it is.
Yeah, so let me break that question into two, and I'll start with the last bit. So all the businesses I've ever bought, I've never operated any of them. That's not to say I never really bought businesses in areas that I didn't really know and I didn't really understand. That's one of my golden rules when you're getting into deals. You know, buy businesses in areas that at least you know something about and you can add some value to. But there's a big difference between an owner-operator or an owner-investor. So I'm more of an owner-investor. When I buy a business, I'm never in there day to day, driving that bus. I'm kind of working on the business, not in the business. So I'm working on that business strategically. I'm working on things like culture and leadership and strategy. I'm not the guy in there doing actually all the work. So that's one kind of consideration. So for me, when I buy a business, when I bought the transport business, I knew a little bit about the transport industry because I was helping them initially sell it, but I bought that business and gave 30% of the equity, the ownership of the business, to some key people inside of it that were going to run it for me day to day. And that's a model that I have on all of my deals. I'm buying a business at the moment in the UK, and the GM that's going to be running that business for me, I'm giving him 50%, 50, of that business, because he's going to do an absolutely phenomenal job driving that business forward, which means that I don't actually have to go in and do any of the work. I'm just doing the deal and then working on some of that strategic stuff. And then the first part of your question, you talk about, what do you look for when you're buying a business? There's really three things that you need to do. So it's what I call the perfect deal-making triad. The first thing you need to look at when you're doing a deal is definitely buy something in an area that you know and that you understand and you can add value to. So if you're a sales guy for, say, IBM, go buy a small IT company. Don't buy a vineyard or a laundromat or a gas station. Because why would you? Buy something that you know something about, because then you can add a lot more value to it, grow it, and then sell it and make a lot of money. The second thing that you look for in a deal is you ideally want a distressed seller of a good, profitable business, not the other way around. You don't want a good seller of a distressed business. So I never advocate buying businesses that are in trouble. So businesses that are losing money, businesses that have got major issues with them. It's a lot easier to finance a deal to buy a good business that's profitable and has got a lot of assets. So that's point number three. You want a business that's got some financial DNA to allow you to raise capital to buy it. So you want a balance sheet that's got assets inside of it, whether that's real estate or fixed assets or receivables or inventory. And you want a business that's generating a lot of cash flow, because then obviously that will A, help you buy the business, but then B, once you've bought it, the cash flow that's left every month after paying off the financing, that's your money as the business owner, whether you're in there running that business or not. If you're not in there running it, it's almost like passive income. And it's like stacking an executive salary on top of each other every month for all the businesses that you own.